If you have guilt, then you are basically never going to reach full potential. So to eliminate guilt, you have to start listening to your inner self and know deep down that the world is there to serve you. You are not there to serve it. I love that question actually, because I'm a Libran, by the way. I was born in October. I'm a twin. So Librans are usually always trying to seek balance, which is really funny because there's no balance in the world anyways, but we're always trying to seek it. So why I say this is, what is the full potential? If you asked me this a year ago or 2 years ago, I definitely was, and I felt like I was a really good trainer in terms of like building up systems, having a sense of a direction, a path, and step by step, like micro steps along the journey. And it was always about being more efficient. Kind of like Tim Ferriss, who wrote the 4-Hour Body, the 4-Hour Work Week. He was really focused on that. And he's a guy I love to follow. And he was focused on efficiency, best methodologies, all that kind of stuff. But today he's woken up to a new epiphany, which is actually, there is no point sometimes just focusing on efficiency. Sometimes you just need to take the flow. So I will tell you now, my full potential has a little bit of efficiency. I like systems. I like to know that if I'm going to spend less time doing work, which is the goal, then I better be efficient in it. But that is not the only purpose of humans, of me, to be highly efficient 24 hours a day. So right now, my full potential is more to do with mindfulness and the ability to listen to my inner voice, my gut, as it were, or your inner spirit. And in fact, I've just signed up. Just last week, I got approved. You have to apply for Vipassana meditation, which is a 10-day silence meditation retreat. They're all over the world. So I'm super excited about that because that's meditation. So I feel like full potential. Now I want to look at the spiritual realm. I want to be more spiritual because I do believe that every human being has the potential to have anything they want in the world as long as they're in sync and in the vibration of that. So part of that has to be, I want to listen to my intuition. I was never very good at that. I used to doubt my choices, my decisions. I used to, spend hours and hours preparing for things when really, if I simply listen to my intuition, and my mind, what my mind is telling me, I think we all have that potential. So I'm just going to go do, I've done it before 5 years ago, and I'm doing it again because it was really, really beautiful. And I kept on procrastinating, which I'm very good at. And I thought, that's it. Let me log in and do it. Aren't we all? Exactly. So I think full potential is, if I want to work 3 hours, as long as I don't have guilt associated, I just do the 3 hours and you go away. If you have guilt, then you are basically never going to reach full potential. So to eliminate guilt, you have to start listening to your inner self and know deep down that the world is there to serve you. You are not there to serve it. And once that programming changes, I think things start flowing a bit better.
Very interesting. So back again to your goals and aspirations, that like your full potential is your happiness, is your being in peace with yourself and being comfortable with yourself.
Definitely that. And the other angle, everything is, Librans are always the other angle. The other angle is the full potential also is in the few hours that I want to work per day. Let's say you want to work part-time for the rest of your life. You want to be able to move or travel or whatever. My full potential also will be to max out the income that I can make, the streams of income I can make. So I'm looking at about 3-4 other projects at the moment. And I want to make sure I can max that out, but I don't want to be everywhere and nowhere at the same time. But full potential means that if you're spending a day learning the metaverse, for example, be a student. Don't be the hype guy who just starts prancing on about things and talking about things. So if you're investing in a new farm, I just invested in a small little pharmaceutical company because I'm not into big pharma per se, but I do know that certain medications are needed for chronic disease. And there's a company actually doing home deliveries to elderly people. So be a student, go study like something. So to me, full potential is always be open to learning. I've thoroughly enjoyed learning over the whole 2 years now about health. I've been studying about medical health, which is so funny. I've been studying about organ health and trace minerals and the weirdest things. But guess what? It's part of full potential. It doesn't pay me at the moment. I don't make money on it, but I love the idea of part of the community I want to build, that I can do talks about health, wellness, and longevity. Those are the 3 things that really excite me. So yeah, and there's other things like that. So full potential is living your best life, but knowing what your priorities are going to be.